Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and welcome to a Traveling Stranger production. We are covering the series titled The Beginning. This series relates the story of creation and what's been revealed to us about our origin and history as we know it. So let's dive right in. Paradise. Paradise, or Jannah, is the third thing Allah, the Most Merciful, prepared with His own hands. It is a place tailored specially for His righteous servants, His worshippers who remained patient, charitable, honest, and kind. When Allah created Jannah, He sent Jibreel to it saying, "Behold, and see what I have prepared there for its people." Jibreel came and looked at it, and what Allah had prepared there for its people. Then returned to Allah and said, "By your might, no one will hear about it except that they will enter it." Allah ordered that it be surrounded by adversity, and then said, "Return to it, and behold what I have prepared there for its people." Jibreel returned and found that it was surrounded by hardship. He returned to Allah and said, "By your might, I fear that no one will enter it." Jannah is a place where people can enjoy whatever delights their souls desire. Each resident has gardens with rivers that flow beneath them. But it comes with a lot of hardship and sacrifice. In Jannah, no one will sense any fear, bitterness, fatigue, grief, boredom, thirst, hunger, fall sick, grow old, or die. It is a place which no eye has seen, no ear has heard, and it has never crossed the mind of anyone. No person can comprehend the pleasure that awaits them as a reward for their righteous deeds. Those who enter it will enjoy real pleasures, both physically and spiritually, fulfilling all their inner selves could desire. And they will live there forever. It will never cease to exist. They will never leave. Their joy will never come to an end. And they will have nothing to disturb their joy. Its provision is eternal, and so is its shade. This is the final destination of the pious. Hellfire. Hellfire, known as Jahannam, is tied by 70,000 reins. Each rein is held by 70,000 angels who are pulling, steering, and directing it. That's a total of 4,900,000,000 angels. When Allah created Jahannam, He sent Jibreel to it saying, "Behold, and see what I have prepared there for its people." Jibreel came and looked at it and what Allah had prepared there for its people, and found that it was in layers, one beneath another. He returned to Allah and said, "By your might, no one who hears of it will enter it." But Allah ordered that it be surrounded by desires, and He said, "Return to it." Jibreel returned and found that it was surrounded by temptations. He then returned to Allah and said, "By your might, I fear that no one will escape it. In it are 7 gates, and for each of these gates is assigned a class of sinners. Jahannam's residents are cursed wrongdoers, disgraced, humiliated. There the disbelievers will be tormented forever. The torment will not be lightened for them, and they will be plunged into destruction with deep regrets, sorrows, and despair. They will cry, 'O Malik, let your Lord make an end of us.' He will reply, 'Surely you will suffer here forever.'" Jahannam is like a wild beast that wants to consume everything. It roars and screams, and its fire is fueled by men and stones. The fire of Jahannam is like a mill that grinds thousands and thousands of tons of grain, and then it waits for more to come. Allah will call out to Jahannam and ask, "Are you filled?" And Jahannam will respond, "Are there any more to come?" It will be filled with the sounds of people boiling, burning, bubbling, crackling, melting, and popping, as well as the terrifying sounds of the inhaling and exhaling of Jahannam itself. Each of the 7 gates of Jahannam has many different sections of torments. In them are different lands, corners, rooms, valleys, and creatures that torture in many different ways. No one from the dwellers of Jahannam will ever sense any relief, pleasure, or nourishment. That is all for this halaqah. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoy the content and find benefit, please consider subscribing as a Patreon supporter and help us develop more quality content. Jazakallahu khairan, and join us next time insha'Allah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.